BravoCon 2025, just checking in. What is up? Yes, we have some major big topics to talk about. So, look, this entire week, next week is probably going to be just catching up from all this BravoCon tea. Let's save all the Melissa, Teresa, Joe Gorga, Gia, Louis Realias of it all because I have so much to say. That's like 13 shows right there. Yes, let's save the return of the OG of the OC. Although, wasn't that Gina Keogh with Scott Dunlap creating the story? Let's save the return of Miss Gumbelson for another. These are big topics. Let's just do some quick hits here. And yes, oh my God, I've never received so many DMs yesterday asking where all the little quick hits are. So, very quickly, very short show here, and I will be back later. Did everyone subscribe to our Patreon this morning where I dive into Andy Cohen versus Kathy Griffin? We talk about Margaret saying Teresa is dead to her. Poor Margaret is going to be left out in the cold. This whole BravoCon is Teresa and Melissa. Does Margaret understand what's happening here? We talk about Louis and Joe Gorga's makeup, Dolores' engagement. So go and subscribe to our Patreon. That's a long episode where we talk about it all. You can get a lot of good stuff in that particular episode. Okay, few very quick hits here. Apparently, Daily Mail or something has already come out with like a best and worst dress list so far. BravoCon. Anyone have that? Can anyone send that to me? I would love to see it. I could do a whole thing on the fashion alone. Let's start with something positive. You all think I'm so negative all the time. Kandi Burruss's Lifetime Achievement Award speech. I mean, that shit could bring a girl to tears. I thought Kandi's speech was excellent. Did everyone catch her speech? Andy loves her. Really good. Loved it. Moving on, I told you guys it's just a quick hit. Lala and Schwartz announced full-time cast members of The Valley. Are we happy? Are we sad? I am actually in favor of this. They've been at so much filming. I think it works. Lala has real connections to the group. Schwartz has real connections. I like it. I mean, look, if it comes down to watching Lala and Schwartz or Janet and Jason or even Danny and Nia, I find kind of boring at times. Nia apologized to the crowd for her recent statements about the homeless. So she's done an apology. But I'm okay. I'm happy Lala and Schwartz are joining, right? Anyway, there is that. Brittany has got her sparkle back. She says, God, we're going to do a little valley here today, aren't we? Brittany's got her sparkle back. The divorce from Jax is not permanent yet. But everybody is like, you know, let's just get the show on the road. The whole Valley cast is thrilled that Jax is not there. I'm thrilled. We're going to have a much different season of the Valley. And I would much rather watch Schwartzy and Lala over. It's going to be interesting to see Lala and Schwartz interact, right, with the cast. I don't know. They're going to be different. Also, let me just say, Schwartz has said that, yes, he is on good terms with Katie, but his current girlfriend, Scheana, is the absolute love of his life. She lives in New York. She's 28, I believe. He's what, 42 or something like that. And she's a model. So they go back and forth quite a bit, or at least she comes to LA. But she's the love of his life. He's on good terms with Katie. And there's that. And the whole Valley cast is over Jax. The whole Valley cast is also over Scheana. I mean, Scheana is shunned. Nobody wants to talk about Scheana on that stage. What's happening? Kristen eventually opened up and spoke and just kind of said what the rest of us know, what Scheana says, and or at least she backs up Sheena's story that she was in the mix and now she's not. I don't buy it. I don't buy that Scheana was offered an actual contract with an actual salary and said, I'm not interested. I don't buy it. I will never buy it. I don't. Nope, you're not convincing me of that. Nope, not today. Not on my watch. What else can we tell you about? Anything else to talk about the Valley? I thought there was something else. Ariana's having her solo panel. She's doing great. She's talking Love Island. And that is probably, I really thought I had something else to say about the Valley, but I cannot think of what it is. Oh, I knew there was something else. Lala, if you didn't see, she will answer questions about Katie, and she reached out to Katie when Katie's father passed away. Lala's father passed away. They can relate on that. And Katie got back to her, and then she reached out again, and Katie did not get back to her. Then she was asked about her current relationship with Scheana, and she said, I don't even want to talk about that one. So something is going on. Nobody on the Valleycast wants to talk about Scheana. What is going on? Why is she shunned? Why is she like the dirty, dark secret that no one wants to talk about? We got to get to the bottom of this. I really am very, very curious. Why won't anyone speak about Scheana? Uh, Highlight for me of BravoCon so far is Britney's unicorn. Oh, I love Britney's unicorn. Britney's unicorn has made it. You see her, she's on the carpet in her little black dress with the stuffy. I don't know if it's the same one that Jared has spoken into because that one is overboard. But I'm happy with her unicorn at BravoCon. You go, Brittany. You go, Brittany's unicorn. Total highlight for me of the whole damn thing. Monique, we have Monique in the house. Gizelle has said some very nice things. Gizelle was asked about the Grand Dame, and she just said, like, look, I want the best for Karen. I've seen changes. I've seen her being held accountable. And, nothing but love from Gizelle to Karen, saying very good things about Karen Huger. Karen was not part of the Potomac panel, but she was. Karen came out to like a standing ovation. People went crazy when Karen was there. I saw clips of her on the carpet with Portia and Stacey Rush. And you can't really tell what they're saying, but you could see them mouthing, and they're both just like, you know, thank you, and we're happy you're doing well. So, lots of love for the Grand Dame at BravoCon. I'm actually a fan of the Grand Dame. Sarah is not such a fan of the Grand Dame. She has some she calls her the Grand Drunk, but seems like she's taking accountability, and people are very happy to see Karen. Ashley has spoken out very favorably towards Karen, saying that, say what you want. Like, really felt the absence of Karen this season. She said she felt the absence of Karen. She said Karen is a huge part of the show and we need her back. But Gizelle said Karen looks good. She's doing well. Gizelle only hopes that she can go into the slammer and come out looking that good. She says she's busy. She is being accountable. And Gizelle is standing by her. I actually love Gizelle and Ashley standing by Karen. They've been there together since day one. They are, I love it. Gizelle is also standing by Monique, kind of kissing Monique's ass. But, I really do I love conflicts and I love conflict resolution. I really do. So I love that Gizelle and Monique are together. And Gizelle says, which is really what's going on in the OC with Vicky's return, which again is part of a whole nother show. But I love that Gizelle is saying that, Monique, let me be very clear. Like, the truth is, I've known Monique longer than basically every single person on the cast, other than Ashley and other than Karen. But Karen really isn't on the cast this season. Yes, I know Andy goes and sits down with her. We'll talk about that at a whole nother time, too. But Gizelle goes on to, which is true, she's known Monique longer than the whole cast. And she says Monique deserves to be a part of RHOP history Yes, she deserves to be here. She's a part of RHOP history and she deserves to be here. So I love it. Gizelle is coming out strong in favor of Monique. Love it. I'm a huge Monique fan. I love the fact that Monique is back. I'm starting to feel, well, no, I really have to stop saying that people are never going to be coming back because didn't I say 100,000 million trillion billion times that Vicky would never be back, and here she is. So I got to stop saying that. But there you go. I don't know why no one is mentioning Scheana or no one wants to mention Scheana. You go, Kandi. I thought it was a great speech. Love to see the Potomac girls supporting Karen. Karen really was so well received so far. They're loving her. Denise is there, Camille, the Beverly Hills ladies. We got a lot more to talk about. We're going to go into more detail on some things, but I just wanted to give you guys little quick hits. Um, on all of this. And, the other thing is, which I don't think is any really a surprise to anyone, is the whole, Summer House spinoff in the city. It's going forward. And I guess this really wasn't confirmed before, but they've officially confirmed Amanda, Kyle, and Lindsay as cast members. I assume Lindsay will be off Summer House, and I assume Kyle and Amanda will probably then eventually be off Summer House. But that's officially announced too, the spinoff, Kyle, Amanda, and Lindsay. I just said it's just a quick hit. We'll be back all weekend. Hopefully, I don't know. Guys, the hours get by, but I'm doing a bunch of recording with Sarah today for later in the week. So we are going to, trust me, these are little quick hits. We're going to break down all the big items very slowly. The Teresa, Melissa of it all. We're going to go into Vicky's return. We have so much more to say about so many things. Andy's been doing a lot of talking. So trust me, there's a lot more to come about a lot of things. I'm hearing it all. Just for you who think, oh, you didn't cover this, you didn't cover this. This was just a little, hello, it's Saturday, give me a minute. Go listen to Patreon. That's like a 45-minute chat about so many things. If you can't get enough. And yesterday there were 2 shows, so just go back on the feed. There's a lot there over the past 48 hours. But more of these coming. Love you all. Hopefully you're having a great weekend, and I got a lot more to say about a lot of the big items. Bye.